What's going on, everyone? My name is Hunter's World Gaming. Today, guess what? We're actually gonna do some tier lists for you, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a while since we've actually never done something like this on my channel before. Tier list, actually you rank some of the best shows, movies, or everything from best to worst. So anyway, just like how we just got done with Knuckles approving all the memes and everything, or disapproves and all that, which they're actually like approved, or approved without hesitation, or illegal, or that Knuckles doesn't know. But guess what? A difference is we have the tier list to see that the ones we watched before and the ones that we've never seen, or probably some of the movies of Godzilla movies, which we are actually going to be doing for this episode of the tier list right there, ranking from Gojira to Godzilla and Kong, the New Empire, which, speaking of the New Empire, it's really coming out tomorrow. So if you want to see Godzilla and Kong, the New Empire, that will only be in theaters on March 29th, which is tomorrow, make sure to smash the like button, or else Scar King will actually whip you so hard with the whiplash. So anyway, joining together is Buddy himself, ranking all these Godzilla movies. Say hi.
Hello, I just fell out of my fucking chair. That was my ass cheek, my left one. Ow. How many times have I fallen out of my fucking... I shouldn't even call it a chair at this point. It's a fucking stool. So, yeah, this was actually my idea. Yeah, by the way, guys, we're not sponsored by Warner Brothers or Legendary. But yeah, Godzilla X Kong is coming out tomorrow. Warner, give us a check or something in the mail. Okay.
Okay, yeah,
so,
that's the point.
Well,
that's
I'm
the
be
point.
Blunt. I haven't seen Hunter. Okay, so I'm gonna be blunt. I've seen like 4 or 5 of these, but Hunter has seen a lot more of these films than I have. The only problem is they're Japanese posters. Besides the American movies, unless I'm wrong. Let me see if I can try to find like one with the English posters or something like that. Let me see if they even have English posters. God, it sounds so racist. Now, again, even though what Hunter said, I don't think we should rank Godzilla X Kong because, you know, it's not even out yet. It's not even publicly out yet until tomorrow. So, I'd rather wait to see it. But just from what I've seen so far, I definitely do think it looks like a lot of fun. I definitely don't think it's going to be on the same level as -1, which that one I haven't even seen yet. I want to see it, though. So, I think this list right here, the 2022 list, I think this might be good for us. Hopefully, it's not the fucking designs. Shit, I don't fucking know. Anyways, this might do us justice or something.
Yeah,
like
just
that.
like this one, as you can see. Oh,
no,
wow, okay. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Okay.
Alright. What the fuck is... What the fuck? What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that reptar-looking motherfucker? Oh my god. Jesus fucking... What the fuck is that?
What the hell?
What the fuck is this fucking reptar-looking dickwad? What the fuck is that?
Oh my god!
Now again, I don't know which one is which because they don't have the English titles now. Like, thankfully, they're more common with the English titles here. I sound so racist, but here we go. This is the first Gojira, the first Godzilla movie, Gojira. I'm probably mispronouncing that, but again, I don't know Japanese. I do want to learn it. So first off, let me make some changes to the list. Never seen. Okay. Are you ready now?
Now, yeah, we are definitely ready for this entire tier list right now, ranking all these Godzilla movies, starting with Gojira, 1954.
Yes, the one that basically started it all, even though it was clearly... Okay, so the history of kaiju films, I don't really know the true history, but what was the... Before I rank, I need to know, like, what was the first monster... No, the Golem.
Yeah, it was a German silent film called The Golem.
Alright, so now we know. It was from 19... In my opinion, I definitely do see, like that was definitely the stepping stones. What got shit running was definitely King Kong from the 30s. That shit was a stepping stone for monster films. But years later came Gojira, which was 1954, I believe? I don't fucking know.
Yeah, it was 1954.
Anyways, this is definitely a very important
You're right.
film. Yeah, 1954, which is, again, this is a very important movie. Because if it wasn't for this, we wouldn't have any of these, right? So... I'm gonna be honest, I was just bored one day and I saw that the movie was coming on like, I don't know, I think it was like a classics TV channel, and I saw that shit and I was like, oh, okay, why not? I'm gonna be. Have you seen this movie? Have you seen this movie, Hunter?
Yeah, I've seen Gojira.
You've seen Gojira? Okay. I think we can both be honest here and say that this movie is an A. It's definitely an A tier. Most of the time, I'm kind of biased when it comes to movies from like the 50s to 60s and fucking 30s. Because they're older and they most of the time don't age very well. Like, and Godzilla is definitely one of those films, but in my opinion, I think the story makes up for it. Like, the story in this movie is definitely what drives it. Like, it is definitely a very powerful story. We still have, like, a lot more movies to go through. Shit, but I definitely do love this movie. I don't think it's S tier, right? I think this is definitely an A tier. I love this movie. It is a very good movie. Okay. And in my opinion, Godzilla looked good for 1950. Like 1954 is like one of the best looking Godzillas, and it's from the fucking 50s, and that blows my mind. That's another stepping stone. He looks good. Like, and again, that blows my mind. Like how good he looks for the movie being released in fucking 1954. So yeah, I'm gonna be blunt. I have not seen this. Have you seen any of these?
I've seen some of these Godzilla movies that are like very old in the 60s or the 70s, but some I have not. Which I can tell that I've watched.
Destroy All Monsters?
Yeah, I watched Destroy All Monsters. I've watched King Ghidorah, and I've seen Godzilla King of the Monsters, which basically that involves Raymond Burr, and then 1998's Godzilla vs Mechagodzilla, and then I watched Godzilla Final Wars that came out with the English dub in 2005, and then I've watched Godzilla 2014, and then I have not yet seen like Planet of the Monsters, City on the Edge of Battle, Planet Eater, nor Godzilla King of the Monsters 2019, and Shin Godzilla. I've seen bits of Shin Godzilla, but that has got to be one of my favorites, thanks to Hideaki Anno, the director behind Evangelion, Shin Kamen Rider, and Shin Ultraman altogether.
Yeah. So I'm thinking we just get the more obvious ones out of the way first. Godzilla 1998. I'm not fuck it. Hold on. Fucking trash.
I would just go, yep.
This movie is garbage. This might be the worst movie I've ever seen from a fucking film. Not from a filmmaking standpoint. Clearly there was definitely effort put into it, but it's probably the most, like, there's definitely films that are objectively worse. Okay, I'm not gonna deny that. But I don't know why. I think it was like the worst experience I've had watching a movie because it made me so angry that they had the fucking gall take such a classic character and just shit on her. I won't deny it. The graphics were groundbreaking for 1998. Okay, they may not age very well, but they definitely don't look bad. Okay, they definitely look dated, but they were groundbreaking effects. But I'm sorry, the story in this movie was just so fucking boring. Matthew Broderick sounded like he was asleep 90% of the film. Like, the film sucked. Like, it fucking sucked.
Buddy, tell us this some.
And by the way, Jetrus is here.
Okay. Want me to describe this movie? To quote my friend Redox, it's a giant iguana. That's it. That's the movie. It's a giant iguana with boring ass characters in New York City. That's the movie.
God, yeah.
This movie is trash. Okay, fuck this movie. I don't care if it has a cult fan base or something like that. I don't care if there's a small audience of people who say that the movie is clearly an underrated masterpiece. That's your opinion, and more power to you if you actually feel that way. I personally hate this movie. With every fiber of my being, I hate this movie.
Yep, I agree with Buddy right there. This movie has got to be a bit worse to me right now, with every fiber in my being right now. But yeah, it was a bit good, but however, it's still trash, okay? Never want to watch it.
Alright, let's get some other obvious ones out of the way. Let's just do the ones that, like, we've clearly have seen, because again, I clearly haven't seen, none of us have clearly seen any of these, so let's just get some, have you seen King Kong versus, this is the original, King Kong versus Godzilla?
No, but I could say it's good. I haven't yet watched King Kong versus Godzilla.
I have seen this movie, so I can basically vouch for it.
Yeah, alright, good.
Listen, people, I know that this movie is from a different time period, and I know it hasn't aged very well. But I'm sorry when I say this is a C tier. This movie was goofy. Like, one of the most goofy monster movies. Some of the most fake, looking fucking costumes I've seen in a goddamn monster film. Okay, Godzilla and Kong beating up each other look like two teenage middle schoolers just whooping the shit out of each other after one said, "Yo, your mom fat. Hey, yo, bitch, bitch." Like, it's so goofy. It's hilarious, though. I won't deny it. Fuck it. I'll say it's definitely B. It's funny. It's a funny film. But I'm definitely more of a fan of its reboot, but we'll get to that one. Fucking goofy movie. It's a fucking goofy movie. Like, it's fucking goofy. And I'm sorry, the story bored me. I did not care for any of the characters. I did not care that it was like one of the first to include both Japanese and English actors. I did not care for any of that. I didn't care for any of it because of the goofy fight scenes that played in the middle. That was, in my opinion, the worst King Kong has looked. Like, dude looked like fucking that one fucking ape from SpongeBob. The one, how can a gorilla be underwater? Oh, well, Jeffrey, they're on to us. Let's get out of here. That's literally what King Kong looked like. He looked like a fucking gorilla. He didn't look like an actual monkey. He literally looked like a dude in it looked like a cheap costume for fucking middle schoolers. This movie is so fucking goofy. Like, what the fuck? Hold on. Yeah, 52%. That definitely works for it. Again, I'm sorry. I don't want to be rude, because again, it's clearly like, it's an old movie. But I'm sorry, what the fuck is this costume? What the fuck is that? What the fuck is this goofy ape-looking motherfucker? What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Planet of the Apes came out 3 years prior to this fucking movie. Planet of the goddamn fucking Apes. Planet of the Apes came out fucking 3 years prior, my guy. Like I know they're different and all that crap. Planet of the Apes came. Oh no. Wait, what?
This was back in 1968, and the second one already came out in 70.
Okay, so I was wrong. Yeah, so I was wrong. Okay. Well, that was a dickish move, I guess. But I'm sorry, this costume, what the fuck? Come on! You seriously looked at that and said, yes, that looks good. This looks like a dope smoking monkey. Godzilla doesn't look like anything. Godzilla doesn't look any better. Godzilla doesn't look. What the fuck is this goofy lizard looking fuck? Like, he looks better than King Kong. Like, this is one of the worst designs of the monkey. King Kong in the 70s TV movie was better than this shit. And I'm sorry. I know a lot of people like this movie. I enjoy it for how funny it is, but like, I don't hold it to the same level as like the first Godzilla. This makes this costume look even worse when you can go back to the original Godzilla that came out in the fucking 50s, years prior. The original came out years prior. Like, that's what this looked like. How the hell did we go from that thing, which in my opinion, this is a great design, okay, because they knew, look at this, how did they go from this terrifying looking bastard to this goofy, fucking iguana looking fuck? Like, what the hell happened? I'm sorry. Like, what the fuck happened here? Like,
the entire movie.
Again, I'm not saying this is a bad movie. There's stuff to enjoy, but it's boring, and the only enjoyable parts are the goofy fight scenes. But even then, I can't really praise them for being legit good. It just looks like two trick-or-treaters just whooping the shit out of each other for stealing each other's candy. Like, no, those are my Butterfingers. No, those were my Reese's. Like, it's just so fucking goofy.
What can I say? Never lay a finger on his Butterfinger.
Like, hold on. Like, motherfucker! It's goofy. Look at it. Oh my! Wait. Fucking, I think we're just done the tier list at this point. We're just laughing at King Kong versus Godzilla. This goofy movie. What the fuck? Look at him.
This is
Oh, he just gets my god, I'm dying. Oh my god, I had tears. Oh, poop, got bumped in the head. Get bumped by the tail. Okay, we're not gonna rank the rest. Let's just do the Monsterverse movies, I guess, because again, I haven't seen the rest of them. Okay, I've seen bits and pieces of Tokyo SOS, so that's basically it.
And what about Final Wars? Have you seen the Final Wars, like in 2005?
I haven't seen Final Wars. Have you seen Final Wars?
Yes, I have. Yeah.
Where would you rank it?
I would definitely rank it like into the. How about C this time?
Yeah, from what I have seen, I definitely do think that. Let's just go to the Monsterverse movies at this point. I'm dying to cover these because they're so diverse. Like they have such highs and lows. Okay, Godzilla 2014. These are gonna be the last ones. Actually, no, I will rank Shin. I will say, I have seen Shin. S tier. I love this movie.
Thanks to the incredible director of Evangelion himself, Hideaki Anno.
Yep, I love this movie. This is a masterpiece. I don't care what. This is what got Godzilla back on the map in Japan. Okay.
And then he looked so fucking terrified in 2016.
Human saving Godzilla back in America. This guy in Japan, Godzilla's gonna fuck you up. Literally, just like fucks you up, like crushing you in a building, even as a baby. Fucker, I love that. I love Godzilla. I love Shin Godzilla. I think it's a phenomenal movie. It's so much fun. All right, Godzilla 2014.
So what is your opinion on that? Because I did watch the movie like somewhere in 2015 when I was at my mom's old house.
I will say, I think it's, honestly, I kept saying so much shit. I'm going to put this in C tier. I'm going to say B. I think it's a B tier film. Okay, that's why I put freaking King Kong vs. Godzilla down one because, fuck it. No, I'm going to keep it in B. I'm going to keep it in C. But, the human side plot is kind of dumb, which in my opinion kind of irritates me because Bryan Cranston was giving probably his best performance next to Breaking Bad. Bryan Cranston in this movie was phenomenal. And Godzilla versus the Mutos, fucking, I know that disappointed a lot of people. I know it did. I know so many people were mad because they were thinking like, oh, we're finally going to get like an actual like Godzilla. Because the trailers advertised that this is going to be like a Godzilla movie where they're going to attack, where he's going to attack the city, when in reality it's just another kaiju fight, which I get a lot of people were kind of mad about that, but I don't know, I found it to be a lot of fun, but again, I don't think it's great. I think it's B. What your opinion, Hunter? Do you agree or?
Well, I could really say that the Godzilla movie has to be something a bit different. However, the two kaijus, the same species as the Mutos, female and male, actually to take on Godzilla. Instead of like Godzilla like destroying I know the half of New York and Lady of the Liberty were destroyed, but guess what? Yeah, Godzilla took advantage of destroying bits of the city, and then mainly that will take on the Mutos, so guess what? Yep, choices were made. I agree with Buddy though.
You don't have to. Godzilla King of the Monsters is an S tier film. I don't care what the fuck people tell me. I don't care about the fucking critics' response. I don't care about what Godzilla fans thought. Oh, it was too dark. It was too dark. It was too misty. And the story sucked. Yeah, the story sucked. I don't care. But it's the best. But if you want to just go in and just go into these films, and if you want to go into a Godzilla movie just to see kaijus kick the shit out of each other and see your favorite characters on screen, that's what I got out of that. Ghidorah, Mothra, Rodan, Godzilla, they all looked awesome in this movie. The way they looked, the endings, the score. Oh my god, Bear McCreary literally just spanked his sausage all over the fucking keyboard. And then when I saw that shit, when I listened to the score isolated, I was spanking my sausage and shit. Oh my god. Look, I don't care what people tell me. This is like probably one of my favorite Godzilla films. It's not objectively. I'm sorry. This is the Godzilla I grew up. This is the Godzilla that I watched. This is my first one, so I'm probably biased. Goddamn right I'm biased. I fucking love this movie. I think Hunter can agree with me, though.
Yeah, I can fucking agree with this motherfucker. This movie is splendid to see how in Godzilla King of the Monsters, some of the sound designs like Eric Idle and Ethan Van der Rijn actually brought back the 1954 war and just mixed that with the legendary wars and also the 1960s roar as well, which basically were my favorite sound effects of the 2019 Godzilla roars yet, combining with the 60s and the 1954 roar, and how Shin Godzilla had the same fucking roar as in the second form from Shin Godzilla in Godzilla 1954, and the rest, thanks to Hideaki Anno and everyone else!
Yes. And I think Godzilla vs. Kong is right up next to it. Best Mechagodzilla design. I don't care. I said it. Suck my dick, everybody. Best Mechagodzilla design. I hate the original design. I know that's a biased opinion. I know that's a controversial opinion. I don't care. I think the original Mechagodzilla looks like a fucking preschool toy. What the fuck is this? Looks like a fucking Look, he looks better in Tokyo SOS from what I've seen of that movie. I haven't seen the whole thing, but this thing looks like a fucking preschool toy. This looks like a fucking Okay, look. Actually, I'll take it back. I think that okay. This is definitely my second favorite design, but I will say my favorite design of Mechagodzilla, now that I really thought about it, is the one from Ready Player One.
Yes, good. Yeah, that's what we're gonna be getting right into. Holy shit. Well, would you look at that from 2018? Wow.
Yeah.
And thanks to Steven Spielberg for asking permission from Toho to use that model, and also to Brad Bird, the director of Iron Giant.
I had a blast with this movie. Okay. Again, this might be biased because of how much I love King of the Monsters, but I'm sorry, dude. Seeing Godzilla and Kong beat the fuck out of each other in the first scene they're together with the fucking how Kong just gives him the fucking fist, just punches him in the fucking face. I was just jumping up and down. Oh, and Junkie XL was like, yeah, you're Godzilla. And I was like, oh, Junket. I love it. I love it.
You know what? I always root for God. I always root for Kong. He's actually the superhero that saves Hong Kong from Godzilla, the most infamous villain to destroy Hong Kong. After 1954, he destroyed Tokyo, and now he's back to kill everyone else in Hong Kong, and then I root for Kong. Yeah, Kong is the best. Ever since 2005, thanks to the director of The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings, Peter Jackson himself, for making the wit and digital and all the visual effects possible when he fought against the V-Rexes, Phasatosaurus Rexes. So yep, Godzilla vs. Kong. I root for Kong. He's possibly one of my favorites to actually beat the shit out of Gojira. All right, so yep, that's a biased movie right there. Yep.
The ending where Kong just fucking decapitates Mechagodzilla had me screaming.
Oh yes.
I was like, oh, my monitor fell. But yeah, I think that's a good place to stop, seeing the fact that this is the only ones we've seen. So, yeah, editor, insert a random sound effect.
Oh my god. Wow. Buddy has left a call. And he was like really, really outrageous after he left. Oh my fucking god. Yeah, this has probably got to be one of the most extremely outrageous, funny videos ever since the second episode of That's Not My Neighbor and Buddy's Windows 7 destruction, where we finally have the good weapon to destroy it. But I know for a fact that we should probably do more of this. So that was the first part of it. We just call it ranking the Godzilla movies tier list so far, which is basically was a part one of it. So thank you so much for watching this video, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, guys, if you all enjoyed the video as well, don't forget to smash the like button if you want Buddy and I to actually rank the rest of the movies from the Showa and Reiwa era, so we can do a part 2 of this incredible video of the tier list ranking all the Godzilla movies, including Godzilla Planet of the Monsters, City on the Edge of Battle, Singular Point, and Planet Eater, and all that shit. So anyway, if you enjoyed, make sure smash the like button, stay 20% cooler, be ready for the real action, guys. We will see you guys in the next part for Buddy and I ranking all the Godzilla movies on tier lists. As always, later!
I'm gonna get going.